This is Channel Attitude. Your voice. Your right. Your freedom.
Grosso versus the Grosso, right here on Vince Russo's The Brand and Big Vito Brand Audio. I'm Noel. I'm the Mrs. This is Big Vito. He's the Mr. and he's going to flex and do a bunch of bullshit, and I'm really tired. Vito.
What's going on? How you doing?
Oh, fuck. Vito, we had a very Italian podcast last week, and I think we're going to be going along with that again today.
What happened last week?
You fucking lost.
You got to curse in front of everybody.
Yes, I do, actually, because it's part of who I am. You can't deny you. I can't deny me. This is who I am. You lost. You said that Christopher was the best underboss. It was close, though. I said Paulie Walnuts because he's my favorite. I got 51% of the vote. That's how close the voting was this week.
That's
51%.
Awesome. I'm happy for you that you finally won something.
I win all the time. I'm a winner. Some people just win all the time. Some people don't. I can't help that. You know what they call people that don't win all the time? Do you know what they call them? Do you know? Jobbers.
But people just know I am one good-looking son of a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're also one married son of a bitch, so.
No.
You're not? You're not married?
No.
You're not married? You're not married?
This is the unmarried, this is the beard of single.
No, that's not the beard of single. Would you like to present your topic for this week? Discuss, put a little into your thoughts and what have you. Guys, listen, I will hit you with a fuzzy shoe. All right.
You see this? You see what I put up with, right? So, as you know, all right, my wife says, "Oh, honey, can we watch a movie together?"
No, this is not what happened. He makes up everything in our lives, guys. If you want legit, you got to come to me. This goofball is surfing around the fucking YouTube and happens to come across one of his favorite movies that he'll say isn't, but it is Moonstruck with Cher from 1988 or something, 87. It's from the 80s. Vito loves this movie. We both love this movie. We watch it literally all the time, but it's been a while.
Before the Dante Wilder, before
Tyson
Fury Wilder fight, which was a great fight last night. I have to say that was
best fight I've seen in years.
Yeah, good fight. Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
Well, anyway, that was our pregame because we had to kill time before the fight. So we decided to watch the movie. Right. And it got Vito started. On some topics we touched on last week. Right?
Italian culture. All right, guys.
This is not culture.
It is culture, okay?
This is what the vote's going to be. Go ahead, explain it.
Right. Now, if you guys watch Moonstruck, right? And there's the case of the Gumade, right? And in the culture, especially Staten Island and other places where you have Italian culture, all guys have a Gumade, right?
Explain again what a Gumade is in case anybody missed last week's show.
Gumade is the side chick of an Italian guy, right? Takes her out on Thursday with all the rest of the fucking wise guys. Got his Gumade on the side. Takes his wife out on Saturday to the same place with all the wives. You go to all the clubs.
With your Gumade.
With your Gumade. Nobody says nothing because it's just a fucking hidden code. You know what I'm saying? All right? And you live by this. It's a good fucking thing.
You're so Italian.
It's like good sickening. fucking thing. Good karma.
No, that's not good karma. That's cheating on your wife.
No, it's the culture.
No, and that's what our vote is going to be this week, guys, because it's been a debate now for over a week. Is cheating on your wife cultural? Is cheating on is having a gumada a cultural okay?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Having a gumad is something you need when you're fucking Italian.
Not all Italians have a gumad.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes.
Do you?
Baby, I don't want to talk about family business.
Let me tell you something. I made it clear last week that I own the real estate here.
What real estate?
And if you're renting it out without my permission, I'm going to fucking yank the fucking contract and we're going to have a talk about it. There is no gumada in this deal. It's not Italian cultural. Cheating on your wife is not cultural.
Baby.
It's not cultural.
Baby, it's culture.
It's not. Okay, for those who are not aware, because I get this constantly, I am not Italian in any way, shape, or form.
No.
None. I'm mostly Irish, but I got to bet a billion other things on there, right?
Right.
So
this
is not cultural.
But I want to be close to my heritage.
Then I'll send you back to fucking Sicily. You're not close to your heritage by cheating on your wife. It's not a heritage thing.
This is like having fucking prosciutto. You have a gumad.
I haven't seen you eat prosciutto in forever.
Baby, I'm telling you.
Hubs, listen to me. Poppy, listen to me. Okay?
Look at a handsome son of a bitch out there.
Stop looking at yourself.
You don't think he's got gumads, huh?
Oh my God, I need a vacation again. I'm going to have to go away.
Vito. You going back to Pennsylvania?
No, Sicily. I'm going to have my own gumad. Anyway, there are certain things that you can say are cultural as far as marriages are involved. Say as like a harem, you have multiple wives. Wow. You know, like I love the movie The King and I. He had multiple wives and he had like 150 children or something. That is a cultural thing. Right. That's what everybody does in that culture. Not every Italian has a gumad. Not everybody goes out on Staten Island on Thursday night. God, it would be fucking crowded on the ferry, wouldn't it? No.
Babe, no, they don't.
No.
They don't go on the ferry.
I'm saying every Italian on earth can't go to Staten Island to take his gumad out on Thursday night. Guys, he'd have to take the ferry to the island.
Let me the way I used to live my life, okay? I was in the club scene heavily. Okay? I went to 4 clubs a fucking night. All right. And
well, you got to curse at the people.
And when you're doing your thing out there, all right, walk in at a certain time. Hey, how you doing? So you go sit, have a drink with a couple of wise guys, say hello to their fucking ladies, you know, and you just happen to, you know, be the man and you live your lifestyle.
But that's
and being that I'm a good motherfucker, I had multiple picks of, you know, choices of women at my fucking fingertips. And it was just one of those things where I had pick of the litter, you know?
It's not Italian culture.
It was Italian culture.
No, it's Vito culture. It's mafia culture. It is not Italian culture.
All right. And, you know.
Rocky didn't have a gumad.
Yes, he did.
Who the fuck was Rocky's gumad? He had Adrian. That was it.
And he had Jim.
Jim who? Jim's Donuts? Jim's Steaks?
Jim. Mickey's Jim.
No, that's not a gumad. That doesn't count. And if so, your gumad's the gym because you're there all the time.
Right.
Jim's staying laundry.
What do you think I fucking walk around?
I go to the fucking pool and I go over to the country club. And this thing, you're very, excuse the term, dago-y today. It is not fucking cultural. Not every culture.
No, we're just talking about my culture.
Okay, Italians don't have to have extramarital affairs. It's not a cultural thing. You're not forced to eat pasta either, just as I'm not forced to eat potatoes because I'm Irish.
But when you ask me these questions, I tell you, don't ask me about my business.
It's not business.
All right?
What did you call me?
K. Don't ask me about my business case from The Godfather. Right?
I'm not asking you about your business, Cosmo. I'm asking you.
Exactly, right?
I'm literally telling you. I'm not even asking. There's no way cheating on your wife is a cultural experience.
And here's another thing, guys, okay?
Like, my God.
After watching Moonstruck, right, and then writing on Facebook, I wrote this thing about what happened and how she was asking me questions, you know, and you know.
Go fuck yourself. Stop laughing at me. It's not part of the fucking culture. You know it's not. And I can't sit here and like pretend it's a thing because it's not. If you go back to the goddamn Huns, if you fucking go all the way back in time in Italy, it wasn't like they were like, I gotta make clay pots and then take my Gumade to the club so we could dance. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Baby. Fuck it.
Fuck. It's not cultural. Jesus, God Almighty! He's culture. I think we can marry. I think we can marry. I didn't ask you.
So she asked me last
I never
night.
Asked him.
Do you have a Gumade?
I know
and
you
I
don't.
said, babe, don't ask me about my business. I don't want to talk about it.
This fucking guy.
Right?
You spend all your time with me.
Hold on. I don't want to talk about it. That's the thing. After watching it, right? I've been saying that for years. Don't ask me about my business, and I don't want to talk about it. Okay. So then she asked me the second part of the question.
Yes,
Okay. Did you used to have Gumade by the dozens?
That I did
falling
ask you.
into my fucking lap. That's how many Gumades I had.
You were in such a role. I did ask you that, and then you were like, "Oh, fucking had to move over the fucking place.
Yeah, I had to move over the fucking place.
You know what it's like to be married to an absolute caricature of a human being? He's literally a caricature of an Italian New Yorker. A caricature. Vito, where's your father from? Italy, right? Your father was Sicily, right?
Babe, I don't want to talk about
He
my
owned a
family
pizza business. He owned a pizza restaurant, didn't he? You are literally your own stereotype. You are. I live with an Italian stereotype. And he's like this all the time. Please don't think this is for the show. He's literally, this is him.
No, don't ask me about my fucking business. Period. I don't want to talk about it.
I can't even be like, you think the electric bill's high? Don't ask me about my fucking business. That's all I get. I can't ask him about nothing. Hey, Vito, do we have like gas in the car? Don't ask me about my business. Every time. You can't, that's not cultural. You can't hide behind that. You got to tell people things, especially your wife. I got to pay the electric bill. It's like high. I say, Vito, do you think this electric bill's a little high?
Yeah, because you keep the fucking you keep the air conditioner on 24/7. You don't ever shut the fucking thing off.
It's fucking Florida. It's hot. You made me move.
No, it's not that fucking hot. I got to freeze.
Hot. It's hot. Put a sweater on.
No, because you got fucking, medical problems.
Listen.
With your fucking meds.
Okay, I do have, it's not meds. I do have medical problems that I can't control my heat and cold. However, I take care of that electric bill because I run it up. So I pay it. It was almost $300 this month.
Shut the fucking thing off.
No, it's fucking hot. I'll shut it off in December. It's fucking hot in here. This guy, he acts like he came from the deepest, darkest places in Africa. He's constantly fucking cold if it goes under 85 degrees.
I will say this: my beard did grow back. Very nice. You want me to shave it?
Fucking shave it! I dare you, shave it right now. I have a shaver right behind me. I have it in that back right there.
I can't do that because my Gumade get mad.
I think your Gumade's nunzio.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he is.
Anyway, she did ask me the sacred question: do you have a Gumade? Of course not, baby. You fucking out of your mind? No.
Please explain to me and our friends here how that's cultural. How is that cultural?
It's the way you grow up. It's the way that things are. When you fucking live that lifestyle, you have a Gumade.
That's a lifestyle. That's not a culture. Culture and lifestyle are different things. Lifestyle you choose to live.
Right. And
cultural, that's you.
It's part of the culture you're brought up in to live.
Oh my God. He's gonna make this connect the dots.
Okay, and we even go one better, right? So I put it on Facebook. I put the thing up, and then I named the places where I go. So I named the places of where I go, and I put people's names on it. People fucking put the thumbs up, One of my dear friends, Jen.
My friend,
Right. Jen, did you ever see anything? No, I'm blind. I never saw nothing.
Vito, when we lived back in Pennsylvania, you couldn't sneeze without somebody texting me. He used Kleenex brand Kleenex. Like, that is the fucking gimmick here. Like, I know all. I see, and I have friends everywhere. Remember one time you went into a restaurant in North Carolina and I got a message saying, hey, Vito's here eating a burger. Because I know people everywhere. You can't hide.
No, like, you know people. Oh, I'm well known. Thank you.
You may be well known, and that's great, but I know people. And it's not fucking cultural that you have a gumad. It's not cultural. It's a chosen lifestyle, and you choose your lifestyle. It's not because you're Italian. It's because you choose it. Hey, look at Goodfellas. Look at Goodfellas. Henry Hill couldn't be made, right? Because he was half Irish and he's half Italian. So he could never be made, right? All right. That is cultural. Because Irish people can't be made into the Italian mafia culture, right? That's a mob culture, not an Italian culture, because Irish people have mobs too.
Right. And then Henry Hill, did he have a gumad?
Now, you know he had a gumad, the girl that was doing the coke.
All right. And then did all the other guys have a gumad?
But Henry Hill is half Irish.
All right. And then we watched The Sopranos. Did they all have gumads?
Yeah, except Uncle Junior couldn't fuck his gumad, but that's a whole other story.
But what I'm saying to you is, did they have gumads?
Yes, but that is a mafia lifestyle.
Exactly.
That is not an Italian cultural thing.
Babe, I'm telling you, I live this fucking life.
Do you live a mafia lifestyle?
Yes.
Where's your gumad?
I don't want to talk about my business.
The shoe. I will beat you with this furry shoe. God help me. I will.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you never want to talk about it. Now you're insisting on being Cosmo because he was a hustling plumber with a gumad and a wife, and he didn't want to pay for anything, and now you want to be him.
Now, guys, all right, here's the thing. My new street name going forward is Cosmo Castorini. All right? I am the new king of gumads, redheads only. Okay? Oh, Cosmo, this is beautiful.
Vito.
Yeah.
You have the most Italian name I've ever heard in my life. Why do you have to change it to Cosmo Castorini? Your name is Vito Lagrasso. You don't get much more Italian than that.
I'm going way back. Okay?
You're going deep?
Going deep. Cosmo. Now, if you see me on the street from here on in, hey, Cosmo, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Why?
Cosmo. All day you've been making people call you Cosmo.
Yes, because that's the new street code.
You know what? You need a break.
And what else is going on with Cosmo? One thing I learned from the movie, you got to go mad, fellas, okay? And you're doing a little this and you're doing a little that. Never take your gumad to fucking opera. You're going to get busted. That's the thing I learned.
You learn all the wrong things from movies. Every movie we watch, you pick up the worst thing to learn. And then you tell me after the movie, oh, this is what I learned. Like it's fucking preschool. And you got to tell me what you learned from.
But it's the truth. He got busted.
How about don't have a gumad? He had a wife that loved him. Love your wife. Ti amo. Ti amo. Please. He learned that she was the whore and that everybody's going to die. And that's why he was cheating on his wife, because all men die regardless of what you do. Love your loved ones. Love your familia. That's what the part of the movie was about.
I didn't love your fucking gumad on the same part.
Oh, fuck me. It's not cultural.
You're not even fucking Italian.
No. I'm not. But I can tell you I'm an educated human being. I constantly read. I constantly learn things. I know things.
And what did you learn? You learned too. Don't take a gumad to the fucking opera.
I don't have a gumad.
Thank you.
I've never cheated on you in my life.
Right.
God, I would never. Let me tell you something. If a time comes when I don't want to be with you and I want to be somebody else, I'll just go, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. Be with somebody else.
All right, get the fuck out.
I didn't say it. You're the one with your gumads, Cosmo, you freaking moron. Cosmo.
Yes, guys.
Yeah, I'm not talking. I did not call you Cos. You're having too much fun. Look at your face. Look at his face. You're fucking glowing.
I just think it's awesome that, like, people now call me Cosmo.
I think it's fucking stupid. Your name is Vito. You have the most Italian name. There's hardly any Vitos in this world. Just you and a handful of other Vitos.
So what do I got to do? Call myself Vito Castorini?
Your last name is Grosso. That's Italian. We have an Italian last name. You're going to call yourself Castorini?
Listen, if anybody would like to be my Gumad, all right, shoot me a fucking. If anybody would like to, possibly put an application in for Gumad status, hit me up. Okay? You know how to do it. All right?
That's you. This is you. You and your friends.
All right? We'll work it out.
You know what? Let's talk about other Italian friends you have. Okay? I mentioned Nunzio. Nunzio doesn't have a Gumad.
How do you know?
I know. Nunzio loves his wife.
Every Italian loves their wife.
Nunzio doesn't have a Gumad.
But every Italian has a Gumad.
Johnny the Bull doesn't have a Gumad. His wife is drop dead gorgeous. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. He does not have a Gumad. Johnny the Bull has no Gumad. These are your Italian friends. They have no Gumads.
I don't want to talk about my business.
It doesn't matter what you want to talk about. Listen, my cousin is Italian. My cousin T-Bone is Italian. He don't have no Gumads. He don't have no girlfriend, but he don't have no Gumads.
You can't have a Gumad if you don't have a fucking girlfriend, a fiance, or a wife. So come on.
Doesn't matter. Half Italian.
All right.
No Gumad. I mean, if I have to call South Philly Neen on this topic because she's been commenting, I would call her right this second.
What the fuck is she now?
Full Italian.
She can't even make an antipasto.
She can, and it's delicious. She makes an excellent antipasto. Her cutlets are to die for. This is one of my best friends.
Yeah, her cutlets, you fucking die eating them.
This is one of my best friends. Dan doesn't have a Gumad. Dan Boach doesn't have a Gumad. Her husband does not have a Gumad.
How do you know what the fucking Bridgewater
Because he's
boys
one of my best friends.
How do you know what the Bridgewater boys do?
I'm sorry. It's not. I don't care about your Bridgewater. I thought they closed the Bridgewater.
We are still the Bridgewater boys.
Vito. P.S. One of the most Italian things I've ever seen is you and Danny at that Italian club on New Year's Eve taking pictures in front of the memorial to Frank Sinatra. It happens to be the most Dago thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, I can't. Anyway, no, these people don't. I will call Neen right now. I have a phone right here. You know what? Let's see if I can get a hold of her. We're gonna have a little thing. Here, talk amongst yourselves. Sometimes I gotta call in help. I don't get it.
I can't believe you're actually calling in. This Fachin.
She's not a Fachin.
She's a Fachin.
No, she is not.
Her mother's a Fachin.
Her mother's not either. Let's see if we can get a hold of her.
Hello.
Hey, Nene, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, baby?
I am good. I have you on speakerphone, and we are having a debate on the Mr. versus Mrs. podcast.
Oh, okay.
And I needed to go to another expert because you know how your friend, the newly crowned Cosmo, feels about things, and you're an Italian through and through. I put over your cutlets, your antipasta. I put all that over. Okay.
Okay.
You are my expert go-to Italian.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Vito says it's cultural. It's a cultural Italian thing to have a Gumad. I told him, no, that's a lifestyle thing that you choose. Not all Italian men have a Gumad. And I said, Danny J doesn't have a Gumad.
The Bridgewater boys had Gumads.
No. Say that again, Neen.
Why? Are you kidding me? No, it's not a cultural thing to have a Gumad.
Fucking thank you, Neen. Thank you.
What the hell does she know?
Are you kidding me?
You don't even know how to make a cutlet. They suck.
Yeah, okay.
He ate enough of them to think they sucked. How many of the cutlets have you had to make this guy?
A lot.
I've lost track of how many times you made him cutlets.
And how many times you buy the wrong cheese for the fucking antipasto?
Listen. Ask a South Philly Italian woman or even a New York Italian woman if she thinks that it's culturally acceptable for her husband to have a Gumad.
Your mother's a Gumad. Are you fucking kidding me?
She is not.
And cousin Tina?
Well, we're not going to discuss any of that stuff.
Yeah, we're not going to discuss we're not going to discuss family business. My exact answer for everything.
No, that's not. It means it's not going to drag her family members on the show. And her mother, Big Ange, is not a Gumad.
Big Ange is a Gumad.
No. Your mother's not a
Hand is
Gumad.
not a Gumad.
She threatened. Remember, she threatened to bust a cap in Vito's ass because he's a smart ass. Remember that?
Yeah.
She's not a Gumad. She's the boss, son.
Ask Danny J about the Bridgewater boys and Gumads. He'll tell you. Don't ask me about my business.
He never had a Gumad, and if he did, he would get hit in the face with a frying pan.
Thank you. I was going to hit Vito with a fuzzy shoe a minute ago because I can't put up with his shit no more.
I can't believe we're having this discussion and you're still. Remember, I'm fucking Cosmo, all right? I put you on the map, Neen, okay?
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Neen, he has the most Italian name I've ever heard, but wants to change his name to Cosmo Castorini.
It's my street name.
Get out of here.
He's so fucking stupid. I can't even tolerate
It's
it.
my street name for Gumads. When I meet these Gumads, I say, how you doing? My name is Cosmo. Cosmo Castorini.
I'm sending him back home so he can learn a fucking lesson, Neen. I'm going to send him to your house. You can break him down a little bit. It's out of control with this Gumada thing. All night, all today, I ended up falling asleep just to avoid Gumad talks. And then we come on the podcast, and the literal vote he picks for the week is it's Italian culture to have a Gumad.
It is.
No, it absolutely is not.
It's a
What?
lifestyle choice.
Yeah, you're only saying that because you don't want Danny J to go out and get a Gumad.
It might be mob lifestyle.
That's what I said.
Gumad.
I said to him, that's lifestyle choices, mafia lifestyle choices. Real
That's
Italians
right. Where do you
aren't
think
running around
that
with
came
Gumads.
from? Jesus.
Neen, do you know what it's like to be married to a literal stereotype? I just wanted you to be aware that, you know, his father off the boat from Italy with the fucking pizza, she's dying, with the fucking pizza place and the Gumads and all his bullshit. It's like living with fucking, I don't know, Henry Hill or something, like Super Mario. I don't know.
I don't understand, right? Here's how it goes. My father had Gumads. My grandfather had Gumads. My grandfather's grandfather had Gumads. Everybody had fucking Gumads. It's handed down from generation to generation.
Your father definitely had Gumads, and that was a choice.
All right, and I'm fucking just like my father. He had Gumads all over town.
You were just not like your father.
You know, I don't know. Where I come from, there's no such thing.
Yeah, that's BS.
That's because you were blind and you're in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant.
Yeah, that's how I think of Neen, in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant. I think not.
Yeah.
I think not. No, nobody in this group is barefoot and pregnant in a kitchen. I'm sorry.
Nope.
No. See,
I mean, now,
I knew she would
if my
say,
husband could keep me home barefoot in the kitchen, I would do it.
right?
Because why the hell not?
You don't turn that kind of work down.
No.
But Vito,
I don't live in that world.
Cosmo really thinks that this is a fucking cultural thing. No matter how many times I explain to it, it's a lifestyle choice. Plus, he doesn't even have a Gumad.
I do have Gumads.
Who, Neen?
I have Gumads, okay?
Neen cooks for you. That's about as far into Gumads as it
No,
goes.
I have fucking Gumads, okay?
She drove you to the airport a couple times.
I just don't brag about them.
Yeah, Vito, you spend all your time with me. You literally are with me
Babe,
all the time.
I go to the gym, I go to work, I make fucking
Babe,
some stops.
Babe,
you know what I mean?
You go to the over 55 gym. I see the
Babe,
women
there
that
have
are
been
in
some
there.
bitches there lately. You haven't been out.
You know who I wish was functional right now? My mother.
Yes.
Because then you could call her and she would put him right in his place.
Yeah, but she's definitely asleep. She gets tired at 8, your mom.
Asleep. Yeah.
She don't stay up late anymore. Remember, we talked to her and she was like, "No, going to bed." But she would set his ass straight.
No, but I mean, listen, having a Gumad, it was the fucking thing to do, right? Now, you asked me about Staten Island days. I had dozens and dozens of Gumads. It's been a fucking, duly noted that I was a fucking Gumad king, all right? And then when I freaking got to be in Florida, I had another set of Gumads, all right?
Vito.
I did. Remember the night I got busted by 5 Gumads?
Yes, Dean. We should start calling him.
What do you mean stop? It's true.
We should start calling him Cosmo, the King of Gumads. It sounds like a wrestling gimmick. Cosmo, the King of Gumads. That's you. You can come to the ring carrying a rose and a bracelet with stars on it to give to a Gumad in the crowd. He watched Moonstruck. This is his problem.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, he can't stop.
Now, did you also notice that every guy who read that post said, fucking Vito. He's a fucking king. He's an icon. I love that motherfucker. But now one of them put their signature on it because they were afraid their wives would find out and they didn't have to answer the questions that I'm going through tonight about Gumades.
Why does he think this way?
Mark. Hi, Mark. How are you, Mark?
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Oh, are you looking in the mirror and seeing if Sting is around, Mark? We're so funny.
Listen, there's no shame in my game. I am a Sting Mark.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a macho man, Mark. There's nothing wrong with
Oh,
that.
you guys are fucking Marks, and I'm a Gumade
You're
king.
a fucking Mark, too.
I'm a Gumade king.
Cosmo, you're a fucking Bruno, Mark. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie.
I am fucking Gumade king.
Thank you, Cosmo.
Geez, here we go.
Neen, thank you for chiming in on the Mr. and Mrs. podcast this week. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
We appreciate you being our Italian expert.
Neen, I'm gonna get with you on fucking Facebook. We're gonna have a discussion, right? You know who the fucking king Gumades is, and you know what a Gumade is, and that's who it is.
She said, "You don't fucking scare me."
I know, yeah, talking tough, but I had to knock your fucking ass out. That was Gumade too.
With the pinky.
Yeah, see?
Listen, I admit that happened. I have no shame. Yes.
Vito
I
accidentally knocked Neen out with a pinky finger one night.
You knocked me out with a pinky finger. You knocked me on my ass.
And what about the night?
You wouldn't have got knocked out if we weren't drinking.
And what about the night when we went to celebrate New Year's Eve and you closed down the fucking bar and Danny lost the tip?
That was the Frank Sinatra Shine picture night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that picture of Vito and Dan in front of the Frank Sinatra oil painting?
I can't get over the dance that Neen did and close the bar. We're celebrating, we're having a good time, happy to the owners popping corks all over the place. Neen gets on the dance floor 12:30, the bar shuts down. Danny had a bar bill and no tip. I don't know the fucking stand there.
What was the name of the dance she did? Because he says it all
The
fucked
murmur
up.
strut.
The what now?
He says it's the murmur strut, like a heart murmur. It's mummers.
Yeah, mummers.
You could tell he ain't from Philly. It's mummers. Murmurs what your heart gets.
Yeah, my heart fucking fell out of my throat. I had a $75 bar tab, and fucking Danny had 125, and he only got paid freaking 160. So what the fuck?
A liar.
He's such a liar. He's such
a liar.
See, that's your lifestyle choice. Fibber. That's your lifestyle choice.
Do I have to reach out to Chris Hansen again? You better calm down.
I think we're gonna have to call Chris Hansen on this Gumade situation. I'll chip in.
I think we should call in Cousin Tina and fucking ask her about things.
No, you leave Cousin Tina alone.
I love Cousin Tina.
Do you think that I should call my dear sweet brother-in-law Larry?
Oh yes, call Larry.
No.
Should I call Hot Larry?
He's not gonna.
Reno?
He's not gonna give me up.
But he's my brother.
Still not gonna give me up for Gumades.
He'll give you up for me. That's my brother.
You know, Neen. Neen, for everything we've been through, especially since I'm Gumade King and I've been the Italian spiritual leader in your life. You really fucking fucked up this show. Thank you. All right.
He's an Italian spiritual leader. Oh my God. The only spiritual leading of Italian culture I've ever seen you do is St. Anthony. Help me. That's it. That's all I've ever seen you do.
Listen,
Cultural.
I'm going to tell you, St. Anthony did help me the other day find something.
Really?
Yeah, don't go there, man.
I'll tell you. When we get off the air here, I'll tell you Vito needs St. Anthony story.
No, but when Neen and Dan, right, needed a hand, who did they go to? Saint Vito Joseph, right?
Oh my God.
I said, Neen, go in your closet, shake that pocketbook, and you'll have money for food. And what happened? What happened? And it did happen, right? You had almost fucking $100 in change in that son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
You know, Cosmo, you're right. Oh, Cosmo.
Oh,
Thank you.
God.
St. Vito Joseph of Old Town. Shut up.
Of Old Town. St. Vito Joseph. I think that needs to be on a t-shirt. I think we'll be putting that t-shirt out this week.
Saint Vito Joseph.
Neen, we got to wrap up our show, but we will give you a call back when we're done. Thank you for being the expert.
Right.
We love you.
Of course. I love you guys too.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Point proven. South Philly Neen is my Italian expert, right from Italian South Philly.
She didn't fucking prove shit. You got
She
5
fucking
days.
did.
You got 5
You
days.
got all right. Listen, guys, we need this vote because our lives can't move on until Cosmo knows he's wrong.
Right.
So-
My name is Cosmo going from here forward. Cosmo.
Hopefully, once we prove to him that it's not cultural, I don't have to continue calling him Cosmo anymore.
The Cos.
I told him I'm going to get a dog and name it Cosmo. I wouldn't go by the Cos. I don't think I would go by that. That's not good. We're going to get in a fist fight after the show. It's
No,
going
we're
to be a
not.
slap
No,
fight.
we're not. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna go pick up some milk. All right.
Oh, no, you're not. We don't even drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant. You're not going to the store.
Baby, I gotta go to the
No,
store.
we don't got to go to the store. We have plenty of food right here. Right here. Guys, you have 5 days to vote. Is having a Gumade an Italian culture must, or is it a lifestyle choice? This is going to get heated, guys. 5 days. Go over to my Twitter account at Magic capital T Spiller. I will have the poll up today afternoon, and you will be able, Monday that is, you will be able to go and vote and decide that Vito's wrong. Cosmo. I'm fucking sorry, Cosmo. Don't get me started because I was just thinking about Italian stuff, and I was remembering the time you did the pizza commercial where you wrestled the pizza, and I laughed for like weeks after I found out. Remember that?
And what happened, right? And
No,
what
I
happened?
popped it in my head just
Hold on.
now.
And what happened afterwards? I got a piece of ass from my Gumade who was there with me.
Did
Thank you.
she work for Pizza Hut? It was Pizza Hut, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, she was there with me.
His Gumade. He has cultural Gumades everywhere, apparently, Puerto Rico and wherever else. But
Every
guys,
fucking
we need
time.
you to vote. Please make this end, or I'm going to have to destroy Cosmo because it's hurting me. Mr. Castorini, do you want to close out the show?
I just want to thank all your supporters for voting for me and being with the Cosmo Show. All right. The Cosmo of Gumade.com. All right. Everybody get one. Don't talk about your family business. Don't talk about nothing. And you don't want to talk about it. It's none of your fucking.
Fuck, what's that?
All right.
What was that?
I'm just telling you.
Oh my God, guys. Follow us on social media at the Big Vito brand. Follow us on TikTok because we're having a great time interacting with everybody. We also have a Patreon, the Big V Mafia. So go over there, subscribe. Fuck you, Cosmo. Go over there and subscribe. We're not changing the name of the Patreon again. I'm not changing it to Cosmo. I just wanted you to know that that's not going to happen. But you guys can check that out. Also, catch Vito live on Twitch on Sunday nights with Virtue and Getting Color. Thank you guys for joining us this week. And please vote and stop this madness. Please vote. Help me.
Vote.
Help me help Cosmo. Help me.
Vote Cosmo, baby. Gumade City.
Bye-bye.